I think there is a profound and enduring beauty in simplicity, in clarity, in efficiency. True simplicity is derived from so much more than just the absence of clutter and ornamentation. It's about bringing order to complexity.
Hi, and welcome to the incredible story of Sir Jonathan Ive, the design visionary who shaped Apple's most iconic products. In this video, we'll explore his journey from a young London designer to becoming one of the most influential figures in tech history. Ive's distinctive, almost magic voice, familiar from countless Apple product launches, became the sound of innovation itself, making him not just a designer, but a master of storytelling and the greatest salesman in the world. Sit back, relax, click the subscribe button, and let's get started.
It starts with a single piece of polycarbonate that you would not expect from a plastic product.
Jonathan Paul Ive was born on February 27, 1967 in Chingford, London. From childhood, Ive was fascinated by design and how things were made, a passion nurtured by his father, a silversmith and design technology teacher. Ive studied industrial design in Newcastle Polytechnic, graduating in 1989. His talent was evident early on, winning the Royal Society of Arts Student Design Award twice during his studies. After graduation, Ive co-founded Tangerine, a London-based design agency. It was through Tangerine that Ive first worked with Apple as a consultant. Impressed by his work, Apple offered him a full-time position in 1992. Initially, Ive found life at Apple challenging. The company then prioritized engineering over design. However, everything changed with Steve Jobs' return to Apple in 1997. Jobs recognized Ive's talent and promoted him to Senior Vice President of Industrial Design, marking the beginning of a new era for Apple.
But what we've done is we decided just to start over. It really represents just a complete revolution. I don't have to change myself to fit the product, it fits me.
Ive's first major success was the iMac G3 in 1998. Its translucent, colorful casing revolutionized computer design and helped Apple revive. In 2001, Jony Ive designed the iPod. Its clean lines and innovative click-wheel interface set a new standard for portable music players and captured Apple into the consumer electronics market. Perhaps Ive's most influential design came in 2007 with the iPhone. Its sleek, minimalist design and revolutionary touch interface changed the smartphone industry forever. Other notable designs include the MacBook Air 2008, redefining the laptop with its thin and portable device; the iPad 2010, bringing tablet computing to the mainstream; the Apple Watch 2015, merging technology with fashion. And by the way, the Apple Watch is my favorite tech product ever. The first-gen stainless steel Apple Watch edition is my favorite design made by Jony Ive. Ive's influence extended beyond hardware. In 2013, he led the redesign of iOS 7, introducing a flatter, more minimalist interface that influenced the entire mobile industry.
And the only way to make that one part was to machine it from a single piece of aluminium. When you first see the mouse, it could not be any simpler. But I love the way that it scales from being something that is that apparently simple to actually being really remarkably sophisticated. I mean, we've finally figured out how to take the multi-touch technology and implement it on a mouse. It's still a point-and-click mouse, but now the entire top surface of the mouse is basically it's a multi-touch sensor.
This is the smartest mouse we've ever made.
Ive's partnership with Steve Jobs was one of the most prolific in tech history. They shared a deep passion for simplicity and user-focused design. Jobs once said of Ive, "He was more operational power than anyone else at Apple, except me." Their collaboration was so close that Ive was often referred as Jobs' spiritual twin at Apple. Ive and Jobs spent countless hours discussing design ideas, often in the privacy of Apple's design studio. Their shared vision for products that were not just functional but also beautiful and intuitive to use. Even after Jobs' passing in 2011, Jony Ive continued to embody this vision, often referring to Jobs' principles in his work until his last day at Apple.
You know, it's driven Apple from the beginning, this compulsion to take incredibly powerful technology and make it accessible, relevant, and ultimately personal. We've refined and refined every detail, and the goals for this iMac, they've not really changed at all, you know. And so rather than just, you know, being consumed by reinvention, this is one of those fantastic opportunities to
In June 2019, Apple announced that Sir Jonathan Ive would leave the company to form his own design firm, Loveform. This move shocked many in the tech world. Ive's decision to leave Apple was driven by a desire for new challenges and a chance to work on a broader range of projects. However, Apple remained Loveform's first client, ensuring Ive's continued influence on the company's designs. Since leaving Apple, Jony Ive has worked on various projects through his company Loveform, including collaborations with Airbnb and Ferrari. He's also focused on sustainable design.
The human ear is so unique. No two are alike. Making one headphone to fit everybody's ears would be like trying to make one pair of shoes to fit everybody's feet. I mean, it's impossible. But that's exactly what we've tried to do with the new EarPods.
Unfortunately, Ive has dyslexia, which he has said helped him to develop his visual thinking skills. Dyslexia is a learning disability where your brain processes reading language differently. It affects reading and language skills. Jony Ive holds over 5,000 patents, making him one of the most prolific investors in history. Ive is known for his love of cars, particularly Aston Martins and Bentleys. His British accent was used as a voice for Siri in the UK. His distinctive voice and eloquence are so captivating that they enhance the appeal of every product he presents. Ive's ability to articulate design concept transforms technical specifications into compelling narratives, making complex innovation accessible and desirable to a wide audience. In 2016, he released Designed by Apple in California, a 300-page book showcasing 20 years of Apple designs. At Apple, Jony Ive worked with a small team of around 20 designers in a top-secret design lab where only few employees were allowed to enter. Jony Ive is known to spend months obsessing with smallest details, like the sound a laptop makes when it closes. Ive's team would often create hundreds of prototypes for a single product, sometimes just to perfect one small feature. He's credited with making Apple's product packaging an integral part of the user experience, often spending as much time on box designs as on the products themselves. When he left Apple, Ive held the unique title of Chief Design Officer, a position created specifically for him. Despite his wealth, Ive is known to live in a relatively modest home, reflecting his minimalist design philosophy. There are reportedly numerous Ive-designed secret Apple products that never made it to market, including a television set, Apple Car, AR glasses, and a ceramic iPhone model. Despite his high-profile position, Jony Ive is known for being very private and rarely gives interviews.
That's it. I mean, you are just completely consumed by that image.
Jony Ive's legacy at Apple and in the tech industry is simply immeasurable. He transformed Apple from a computer company into a leader in consumer electronics and a global icon of style. His emphasis on simplicity, quality materials, and user-focused design has influenced countless other companies and designers. Beyond Apple, Ive's work has shaped our expectations of what technology should look and feel like. His designs have made technology more accessible and more human, bridging the gap between complex functionality and intuitive usability. Ive has received numerous awards. He also holds over 5,000 patents and has been named one of the most influential people in the world by Time magazine multiple times. Jony Ive's journey from a design student in London to the world's most iconic industrial designer is a testament to the power of creativity and vision. His work at Apple not only transformed the company, but changed how we interact with technology. As we look to the future, Ive's principles of simplicity, functionality, and beauty continue to shape the world of design. Thanks for watching. Peace.
You understand the nature of an object so much more when you understand how it came to be. The book tells dozens and dozens of stories. You see momentum, you see learning. Of course, as designers, you live in the future. It's not that we're not interested in the work we've done before, it's just we are so consumed by what we haven't done yet that you would not expect from a plastic product.